Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. This video coming at you on a Wednesday night for Trading Thursday, the first day of Rocktober, Rocktober 1st, 2020. And you know, we call this Rocktober because the market's rock and rolling this month. We've seen it a lot of times, so let's see what's going to happen. This video, as I mentioned, coming at you on a Wednesday night for Trading Thursday. I just want you to know before we get into it that you've got to watch the risk involved here. Markets have gotten very volatile. Not only can you lose the money in your trading accounts, but you can lose more than that and have to write a check to your brokers, and that you never want to happen. So make sure you put your stops in first. You know the risks behind this game, and do not sell short options or futures without stops, okay? If you know that, let's get moving. So what I have on this board for trading on 10/01 is exactly what I told you the last time I stood in front of this camera. The Omni wants me to continue to buy the dips in E-mini S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, and if the market dips low enough, I will do that. The Omni has stayed green all week so far. All this volatility that we've seen, and the Omni has said just stay with the buying of the dips. So that's what we're going to do. And I've got a great chart that will show you that Apple, a big piece of our market, Apple agrees with the S&P going higher. So I'll show you those charts in just a moment, but I am pleased to announce, everybody, this is going to be great. Final Omni Camp of the year. We have a date. There'll be one final Omni Camp this year. It is November 5th through the 10th. I had to think about that for a moment. November 5th through the 10th. I'm accepting applications now for my Omni Camp. Already one seat has been chosen. I've already taken one of my candidates and said yes. Please send in your applications at livewithoscar.com. I'll go over them and I will hand choose 2 more candidates, and we'll fill the class with 3 only. Make sure you send in your applications because I'm not taking the first come, first serve. I read through all of them and I choose the candidates that fit the bill best. Send your applications to livewithoscar.com. Go to livewithoscar.com, fill out your OmniCamp application. Make sure you send it to me. Time is ticking. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, the E-mini S&P daily bar chart. In last night's video, this green bar did not exist, and I told you we are at a very difficult juncture, and I will just step off and not get involved in trying to sell the top of this channel. We did not sell the top of the channel, but look at the massive bar that was put in. There was a lot of difficulty at this juncture. Now, Omni is telling me to stick with it and continue to buy the dips on Thursday, and that is what we will do, but it will take a decent pullback to get me in. So now it's got to pull back a bit before Omni would be willing to buy, but Omni wants us to buy dips in E-mini S&P. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average absolutely agrees, just like the E-mini S&P, above the 50-bar moving average, has broken out of the channel and is sitting here. So you got to love what you see with a green Omni. And a big, big piece of the stock market is Apple, right? Well, Apple, which maintained staying inside of this enormous channel for a long time, it dipped below it twice, but did not settle below it. So it's maintained its leveling inside the channel. Now it's gotten out of this channel, it's gotten above it, and it's above the 50-bar moving average. So Apple is giving us a buy signal. Apple certainly helps pull up the market. I think we can buy S&P and or Apple for trading on Thursday. Traders, you've seen the charts. You've got my technical reasoning why I say we continue to buy the dips and follow that Omni up higher. You saw the Apple chart. That absolutely agrees. Now, for you traders that have watched this downward segment, you must know something. Don't forget this. Yes, we're going to have an election and there's been volatility. These targets remain valid. Now, if you recall, when I put these targets on the board, S&P finding resistance at 3480, and then finding target number 1 for the year, the Omni target for the year, 3674, and if you can best that, you'll go as high as 4035. But you must remember, when I put those on the board, it was the beginning of the year, and we were hundreds of points lower than we are now. And they're still valid. So we've rallied all the way up. We got past the 3480 resistance so far this year, and we've basically gotten to about 3574-ish. right around there the S&P has gotten to, it bested the resistance level and almost got into the target number 1 zone. So these targets remain bullish, and we remain valid to these targets. I think we'll see these before the year ends, no matter what happens. Yes, it's an election year, so you get the volatility, but Omni's year-end targets seem to have worked for 14, 15 years in a row, with the exception of 1 year. And that 1 year, the market opened, rallied up, came back down, and settled at the same price. There was no movement for the year. It's the only year Omni didn't nail a year-end target since 2006. So you got to have confidence that these targets will be hit. I certainly do. I'm sure once the election's over, these markets will just tear towards the upside. For now, of course, we're day trading in and out each day. We're going to look at Apple, and we're going to look at the E-mini S&P for trading on Thursday. Traders, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, OmniCamp, there's only 3 of you coming. Fill out your applications, and I will go through them, and I will hand choose 3 of you total. 1 seat's already gone, 2 open. Send those applications. Don't forget the valid targets. Don't get scared that this market's going down. Strange things happen during an election year. And keep your emotions out of trading. If you do that and you put your stops in first, this will be a much smoother game for you. 39 years deep from Wall Street, I am giving you good advice. Put those stops in first, which gets your emotional decisions out of the trade. Then let the markets move. And whatever they do, let the orders remain the way they are until the market reaches your orders. That means plan a trade and trade that plan. It's what I will teach you at OmniCamp. All right, traders, finally, please subscribe to these videos. Go to livewithoscar.com to see me in a live trading room. Go to youtube.com/futures analysts if you want to see my YouTube videos as they come out. And that's about it for this video. Hopefully we'll see each other tomorrow night. Again, thank you for tuning in. Love you, cats. Keep the comments coming. I reply to all your comments, so please send comments to me, and I'll reply back to you. And then, remember to say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And by now, you should know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Thanks for tuning in, kids, and I will see you all at livewithoscar.com. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.